What's good with you, family? Welcome to the C.O.D.E, where the goal ain't just to get rich, but to build a billion-dollar network. A real one. So, subscribe and join our mission to gain 500 million subscribers and prove the internet isn't just bots. Let's set the record straight. Getting rich ain't magic, it's math. It's a process. It's discipline. It's time. And those who shut up, follow it, and execute, they win. Period. No fairy dust, no law of attraction vision board. Just sweat, pain, and receipts. And no, this ain't some billionaire dream plan. This works for the dude with a food truck, the chick selling candles on Etsy, the barber in the hood saving to buy the building he's cutting hair in. The only difference? They locked in and stopped looking for a shortcut that doesn't freaking exist. Howard Schultz, Starbucks CEO? Man was broke as hell growing up. No rich uncle, no cushy startup loan. Just a broke dude who realized, damn, nobody's gonna hand me anything. So he studied business like it was survival, took a bet on himself, and built a caffeine empire while most of y'all are still playing 2K and sipping lattes wondering why you're broke. Barber Corcoran came from nothing. Took a $1,000 loan, flipped it with hustle, strategy, and execution. Not dreams, execution. That's the word most people run from. Chris Gardner, Mr. Pursuit of Happiness himself, man was homeless. You hear me? Homeless. Had every reason to quit, but instead he learned finance, worked hours that would make most of you cry, and didn't stop till he hit his first million. Meanwhile, y'all get tired after 4 TikToks and a shift at Subway. Here's the hard truth. Broke people wait for life to fix itself. Rich people, they say to hell with that, and they build. If you stick to this 12-step framework, you can get rich. Period. No asterisk, no mystical what if. The speed? Depends on how toxic your life is and how much dumb stuff you're still doing. But the destination? The same. You'll need money to make money. Period. Broke minds build broke businesses. It takes 5 to 7 years. Not months, not weeks, years. Commit or go cry to someone else. Now, if you're really about this life, hit that subscribe, slap those notifications, and don't miss a single step. This blueprint's about to snatch the poverty out your life. Step 1. Set a real goal. I want to be rich is not a goal. It's a damn bedtime story. It's what people say when they're high and jobless. Real wealth starts with real goals, smart goals, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. You need actual numbers, not vibes. When Jim Koch started Samuel Adams, he wasn't screaming billion-dollar beer empire. He said, let me just replace this paycheck. You see the play? He didn't chase a mansion. He chased momentum. Action step. Set one money goal. Like make $1,000 per month from my side hustle by December. Save $20,000 in 1 year. You hit that? Cool. Then we raise it 5K, 10K, 50K a month. Stack small wins. Stack them till you're tall enough to slap poverty in the mouth. Step 2. Break it down and do the math. So you got a real goal? Cool. Now stop dreaming and start counting. This is where broke people catch panic attacks. Math. Want 1,000 a month? Sell to 10 people at $100, 20 at $50, 100 at $10. It's not magic, it's arithmetic, baby. Richard Branson did this with Virgin. He didn't build a damn airline from scratch in one day. He scaled from records to flights to outer space, all using the same simple formula. Break it down, scale it up, action step, pick your money weapon, sell something physical or digital. Offer a service, coaching, freelancing, invest, real estate, stocks. Then break it down further. What do you need to hit the goal? A product, a website, a payment system? Reverse engineer your success like a boss, not a victim. Step 3. Educate yourself and build skills. Want to get rich? Then stop binging garbage and learn what rich people know. Yvon Chouinard built Patagonia from scratch. He didn't ask YouTube for motivation. He became an expert. Dude studied gear, learned business, and then built something that actually mattered. Read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Millionaire Fast Lane, books that don't coddle you. Watch real experts, not 22-year-olds yelling in Beamers. Learn a high-income skill, sales, coding, investing. Anything that makes someone say, I'll pay you for that. Value equals money. Period. No skill, no check. Step 4. Work every day. No excuses. Welcome to the grind. Here's where your Netflix subscription gets jealous. Most people quit right here. Not because it's hard, but because they're soft. Manny Stoll, CEO of Moose Toys, worked like a psychopath when nobody gave a damn about him. Now, his company's worth billions because when others were bullshitting, he was building. Action step. Pick a daily money task. Sell, build, market. Do something that moves the needle. Track progress like your rent depends on it, because eventually it will. Accept the truth. Year 1 is gonna suck. Nobody gets rich fast unless they're robbing a bank or born to a trust fund. Step 5. Get it done. Move the needle. Here's where 99% of people get exposed. The talking phase ends and the doing phase begins. And guess what? Most people fold like a lawn chair in a thunderstorm. You've got the plan, you've got the tools, you've got the steps. But you're sitting there with your little launch coming soon Instagram bio, waiting for your chakras to align or some shit. Jim Koch ain't sit around praying on some startup angel to kiss him on the forehead. He just started selling beer. No 12-week product launch strategy, no brand consultants, just a man with a product and the balls to get it out there. Launch your site, your service, your whatever the hell today. Not next week, not when Mercury's in retrograde. Today. Set real-ass deadlines. None of that I'm working on it energy. Lock down your offer, your pricing, your marketing, and if your brain melts when shit feels too big, break that monster down into little baby chunks you can knock out one by one. At this point, you're starting to see money, but don't get cocky. Right now, your business owns you. It's daddy. You're still dancing for dollars. The next moves, that's what flips the power. Step 6. Build multiple streams of income. Listen, if you're still living on one stream of income in this economy, you're basically walking around with one lung and a leaky parachute. You're one fender bender away from homelessness. Mark Cuban didn't hit billionaire status by clinging to one hustle like a scared intern. He went from tech to sports to real estate to sitting on Shark Tank judging people's inventions. Why? Because the man multiplies his money streams like a damn mogul. Start that second stream. Freelance. Flip some stuff. Sell a course. Sell your ex's furniture. I don't care, just get another bag moving. Look at income that pays you while you're sleeping. Dividends, rental properties, affiliate marketing, digital products. Reinvent your skill set. Stop being a one-trick broke pony. Find multiple ways to squeeze dollars out of what you already know. One paycheck is a threat. Multiple streams? That's a fortress. Step 7. Leverage debt. Smartly. Let's talk about the D word. Not that one. The other one, debt. Everybody is scared of it like it's herpes. But here's the truth. Broke people run from debt because they use it wrong. Rich people run to debt because they know how to turn that into more money. Robert, Mr. Cashflow Kiyosaki got rich by using debt like a damn cheat code. He bought real estate with the bank's money, not his, and turned it into passive income that hit harder than child support. If you're gonna borrow, make sure that money's working harder than you are. Don't borrow for a vacation. Borrow for a rental property. Stay the hell away from high-interest clown debt. Credit card balances? That's poor people roulette. Learn how to use strategic debt, real estate leverage, business credit, lines of credit. Study it like your life depends on it, because it does. Debt ain't the enemy. Ignorance is. Step 8. Network and learn from successful people. Let me guess, you're still getting financial advice from your cousin who almost started a barbershop but couldn't get the chairs. You hang with people who talk big but can't spot a real opportunity if it slapped them with a briefcase. Stop networking sideways. Start networking UP. Warren Buffett didn't become the GOAT of investing in a vacuum. He had mentors, partners, and a damn Rolodex full of monsters. That's what helped him stack billions. Not luck, leverage. Get around people who are actually making moves. Entrepreneurs, investors, builders. You want to be rich? Hang out where the money lives. Hit up events, masterminds, business meetups. Don't just sit home playing rich in your head. Go be broke in the room with winners. That's how you learn. Build real connections. Not, yo fam, can I pick your brain? Desperation. Bring value, be useful. Then you'll get access. Your circle is your future. And if your circle's full of jokers, guess what the hell that makes you? Step 9. Scale your business or investments. Congrats, you're making money. You've escaped the please God don't decline phase of your bank account. But now comes the difference between being kinda successful and being the dude who buys islands for fun. You don't stop once you hit your first big number. You scale that shit until your accountant cries. Reed Hastings started with a basic DVD rental service. Remember that? Netflix was damn near Redbox with mailboxes. But he didn't sit there satisfied with Blockbuster's crumbs. He scaled that tiny hustle into a streaming juggernaut that slapped Hollywood in the face. Running a business? Start automating the small stuff, expand operations, or franchise that bad boy. Investing? Double down. Reinvest those returns? Diversify? Don't sit on one hot stock like it's your soulmate. Chase growth. Make your little wins start lifting weights and bring back bigger ones. Most people hit their first 10K and act like they just cured cancer. You don't celebrate the win. You scale the win until your wins are having wins. Step 10. Stay disciplined and avoid lifestyle inflation. Now we're getting to the part where most of y'all ruin everything. Money starts flowing and you suddenly think you're in a rap video. Let me get the G-Wagon. I deserve that Rolex. You don't deserve shit yet, bro. Look at Mike Tyson. He made $400 million, then blew it like a drunk virgin at the strip club. Tigers, Bentleys, gold bathtubs. Now his financial story is a cautionary tale instead of a case study. This is where discipline becomes your bodyguard. Keep your expenses low, even when your income's acting brand new. Only cop luxury items if they add value to your brand, business, or income. That 10K watch? It better bring in clients, not just compliments. Stick to a budget. Reinvest before you flex. Be rich, not just look rich, because any fool can make money, but it takes a damn genius to not spend it all on dumb shit. Step 11. Adapt to market changes. Let me tell you what happens when you act like the economy owes you something. You go broke, fast. The market changes like your girl's mood during a heat wave. You better learn how to pivot or perish. Jeff Bezos didn't build Amazon by selling books forever. That man pivoted harder than an NBA point guard. From books to global e-commerce, then cloud tech. He evolved like a damn Pokemon. That's why he's richer than your bloodline will ever be. Stay tapped into what's happening. Markets, tech, economy. Keep your ear to the ground like a sniper. If you don't, you'll never hear the buffalo coming. Adjust your business and investment strategy when the winds change. Don't cling to a sinking ship out of pride. Never put all your wealth in one asset class. Diversify. You don't have to predict the future, but you damn sure better be ready to roll with it. Step 12. Reinvest and compound your wealth. This is the final boss level. This isn't about getting rich anymore. This is God mode finance, when your money makes money and sends you a thank you card for the opportunity. Elon Musk didn't stash that PayPal money in some high-yield savings account like a scared little squirrel. He threw it all into Tesla and SpaceX, and now he's up there having billionaire beef with Jeff Bezos. That's what happens when you reinvest like a psycho with vision. Keep compounding. Let your earnings breed more earnings like you're running a money farm. Don't hoard cash, it rots. Put that shit to work. Invest in long-term assets that build generational wealth. Real estate, private equity, businesses that run while you sleep. At this stage, you don't work for money. Money works for you like a full-time employee with no lunch breaks. Made it to the end? Good. Drop a bag in the comments, not because it's cute, but because you're not the same person who started this. You've got the entire blueprint now, the same moves millionaires and billionaires ran with none of the sugarcoating. Now you've got two choices: execute and become a beast, or sit there and keep playing poor with passion. Your life, your legacy, Your move. Let's get it. Thanks. As always, entrepreneurs, support entrepreneurs. Peace.